This took me down a rabbit hole. I thought about making it into 2 parts. I thought about not putting out everything. And here I am, standing on business. See you at the end.
When you say you believe that Charlie Kirk was betrayed by someone close to him, what do you mean?
I think that in the coming weeks, there's going to be a lot of financial reports that are coming out, and I, first and foremost, do not believe that Tyler Robinson killed Charlie Kirk. I want to be very clear on that. Whether he was involved, I think the answer is yes.
We all heard Candace Owens speak of her friend Charlie Kirk, who was assassinated September the 10th, 2025. Listen to what Erica Kirk has to say about Candace Owens, and I'll be right back.
When you go after the people that I love, and you're making hundreds and thousands of dollars every single episode, going after the people that I love because somehow they're in on this, no. Your words are very powerful, and we are human. We have more death threats on our team and our side than I have ever seen. I have kidnapping threats. I have, you name it, we have it. My message to them is to stop.
I will explain what I mean concerning the title in just a minute. Allow me to set the stage. Wife Erica of Charlie Kirk tweets, Candace Owens and I are meeting for a private in-person discussion on Monday, December the 15th. And I have agreed that public decisions, live stream, and tweets are on hold until after this meeting. I look forward to a productive conversation. Thank you. Candace Owens responds saying, I am very much looking forward to this discussion. Now the 2 ladies agreed to talk. Charlie Kirk's wife, Erica, and Candace Owens. Put a pin in that. I'll be right back. Listen to a few short clips of Candace Owens speak on her friend Charlie Kirk. This is very much important, men and women.
He said, if I tell you the true prophecy that I know in my gut, I am not sure if I will live to see the end of this revolution. I believe you were the piece that God meant me to meet that will finish the fight. I believe you were the piece that God meant me to meet that will finish the fight. The moment that Charlie got shot, I just knew he was betrayed. I will be an enemy of you.
And your basis for saying he didn't act alone is what?
I don't know, maybe the weird Fed messages that were concocted out of thin air that had no timestamp and were written like they were speaking in 1822, among other things. Their lack of an ability to answer any basic questions about what took place.
But do you have any proof that the messages were made up? Because that would be easily proven.
Yeah, but they didn't put timestamps on them, and Discord came out and said they didn't exist.
Now all those clips you just listened to were before she met with Charlie Kirk's wife, Erica. She stood on business concerning her best friend's death. Candace did not waver. She felt in her spirit her friend was assassinated and knew what Charlie Kirk expressed.
The very day before Charlie Kirk died, he expressed that he thought he was going to be killed. He told these people, I think they're going to kill me. Okay? He did not express that to me, so I am telling you this based off the testimony of 3 people. And I am saying this because I hope that these people who I think are good will be inspired to come forward with that.
Was real. Fast forward, the 2 ladies meet up. Now I need you to stay with me. This where it's about to unfold in an interesting way, leading into how did Candace Owens compromise and more. Listen to Candace speak on her live stream after she met up with Erica, Charlie Kirk's wife.
Okay, you guys are crazy. You guys are absolutely crazy. The amount of people who attacked me for sending out a tweet being like, hey, I'm good, I'm alive. We had a very productive conversation. And they were like, she got the call. She got the call. She's betrayed us. She's doing something else. I can't believe it. This has all just been a show. Calm down, okay? What do you think happened? Well, Erica said, stop. And then I was frozen for 4 hours and 30 minutes, just like, as I just put all of these talking points into my head. That is not what happened. I keep telling you guys, I am not governable.
Real quick, there was people who was mad that Candace Owens was meeting up with Erica. And there were people who wasn't mad that she was meeting up. They wanted this meetup to happen. Now, we are about to unpack this situation.
Water 2. There's a lot. There's a lot going on, okay? And the conversation started with Justin Strife very sensibly saying, what are we looking to accomplish here? Like, what is the actual aim of this conversation?
So I was thinking, who is Justin Strife? The Chief Operating Officer of Turning Point USA. And why was Candace meeting up with Justin Strife and Erica? I thought the meetup was supposed to be just Candace and Erica from the tweets that was put out on Twitter, formerly known now as Twitter, as X.
And he was pretty clear, and Erica was very clear, that they were sort of most upset with obviously a bit of a fever pitch, when I tweeted that it was a God-forsaken company and people should not give money to it.
So what Candace Owen is saying that is Turning Point USA is a for God's sake company, and that nobody should donate, give charity their funds to Turning Point USA. Turning Point USA is an American 501c3 nonprofit that advocates for conservatives, politics on high school and college campus. Funded in 2012 by Charlie Kirk and this man called Bill Montgomery. I believe I'm pronouncing his last name correctly. Listen, men and women, this is Turning Point USA mission that I'm about to read, what they stand for, the corporation core values. Let's get into it. Its started mission is to identify, train, and organize students to promote principles of free market, limit government. That limit government stood out to me because Turning Point USA is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. So why are you trying to limit government when the organization itself is funded, is in cahoots with the government? When you are a 501c3 nonprofit, you are in cahoots with the government, so you can reap the rewards that the state will give you. I know because I had a nonprofit before. Let's get back into it. Limit government and individual liberty. Keywords: individual liberty.
And he was pretty clear, and Erica was very clear, that they were sort of most upset with obviously a bit of a fever pitch, when I tweeted that it was a God-forsaken company and people should not give money to it.
Why did Candace feel that way? Maybe it's because individual liberty means you are the primary owner of your own life. And as a believer, we know we are not our own primary owner of our own life. The Lord is, and Jesus Christ is the way. But Turning Point USA says that individual liberty comes from the constitutional rights, free speech, economic freedom, self-defense, and more. I am about to wrap this up with how did Candace Owens compromise. Sometimes you can't just jump into the main focus. A foundation, a brewing has to occur. Listen to the next clip. Employees from Turning Point USA was seeing and hearing all this information from online Candace Owen podcast, and it's causing a problem at the company.
With 650 people that are employed, everybody at this time is exceedingly emotional, and they are communicating, and no matter what somebody says on Twitter, they assume that this communication has come down from management, and that's not always a circumstance.
Charlie Kirk's wife and the Chief Operating Officer of Turning Point USA, because how she felt about USA Turning Point.
When I tweeted that it was a God-forsaken company and people should not give money to it.
She felt as though that Charlie was assassinated because the text messages that was told to her.
The very day before Charlie Kirk died, he expressed that he thought he was going to be killed. He told these people, I think they're going to kill me. Okay? He did not express that to me, so I am telling you this based off the testimony of 3 people. And I am saying this because I hope that these people, who I think are good, will be inspired to come forward with that.
The money was or could have been affected due to what Candace said, and the employees was concerned about what's being said on or off of line. Charlie Kirk started religion preaching. He started preaching the gospel. That never was the focus when it started in 2012, when he partnered with Bill Montgomery. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name correctly. Turning Point USA image was being revealed through Candace. Remember Turning Point mission? Its started mission is to identify, train, and organize students to promote principles of free market, limit government. That limit government stood out to me because Turning Point USA is a 50c3 nonprofit organization. So why are you trying to limit government when the organization itself is funded, is in cahoots with the government? When you are a 501c3 nonprofit, you are in cahoots with the government, so you can reap the rewards that the state will give you. Candace Owens compromised because she met up with Turning Point that wasn't a part of the plan, meaning her purpose. Candace had the evidence, truth, knowledge about Charlie Kirk and Turning Point and her next level. Then she comes on her platform and basically said, Turning Point USA said at the meeting, it's all not true. They played in her face. What you thought the devil was going to do? Speak the truth? There was no need to negotiate, hear their side, or come into agreement with Erica, Turning Point USA. Much given, much is required. Moral of the story, I pray all the days of my life I am able to endure the journey.
Real quick, if you are new here to the Reawaken Podcast, check out the description box for more information on the Reawaken Podcast.
That's all I have, and I see y'all on another video.